which is this awesome moldable squishy-like glue that hardens into rubber after 24 hours. Once the Suguru has set, the bond is incredibly strong. It's also waterproof, heat resistant, and electrically insulating for low voltage cables. It also works in any temperature between -50 to 180 degrees C. Now this stuff is incredibly useful and there's plenty of interesting ways to use it. So in this video, I'm going to show you some awesome hacks using Suguru. First up, let's use the Suguru to make this useful tablet monopod. Using a cheap GoPro gooseneck monopod and a plastic tablet case, I pulled apart the gooseneck and used the Suguru to bond the camera connector to the back of the case. Once the Suguru was set, I put the pieces back together and placed in the tablet. And now you have this really handy monopod to hold your tablet. You can even connect the pieces together from a second monopod to make it even longer. Nice. Now we've all got those busted up cables that could break at any minute. Well, thankfully, using the Suguru you can protect any USB cable below 24 volts. Once hardened, it's just as good as new. You can also use Suguru to help organise your cables. Here's a simple cable tie that I made. Easy. You can even use it in more interesting ways. Awesome. Here's a cool little way to free up some desk space. I used the Suguru and an empty plastic reel to create this nifty hook for my headphones behind my monitor. Keeps things nice and tidy. Finally, I used Suguru to help make some of these floating solar lamps to light up my outdoor party drinks cooler. I used some large jar lids and some of these cheap outdoor waterproof solar lights. I cut out a big hole in the lids. Now the great thing about Suguru is that you can shape it to stick and seal almost any kind of surface. So even though this gap between the lid and the lamp is really uneven and messy, the Suguru bonds it together to make a perfect seal. To make sure it floats, I cut out a few rings from foam. There we go. Awesome. So there we have it, Suguru. It's very useful. Even I personally use it to help create my artwork. So to find out more about Suguru, check the links below,